Hey, there we are. Hi, everybody. All, however many of you there are.
Hey! So here we are at the beautiful Couth Buzzard, as you can see.
Sort of, kind of. To the magic of green screen.
The magic of video, yeah.
Something.
If we were really here at the Couth Buzzard, we'd probably be closing the windows right now to keep out the air conditioner unit that's next door from roaring all over the place, which wouldn't be any fun at all.
And Sarah would be up front saying nice things, not just about us, but about the Couth Buzzard, and pointing out all the great books and the food and the drinks and stuff. And there would be a hat to pass around. And but no, sadly, we're not quite.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, we're getting
closer, and we're excited about that.
We are. We can't wait to play at the Couth again.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
With real people bellowing away in a safe and happy manner.
Yes.
Along with ourselves. But in the meantime, we want to do this to raise a little bit of money for the Couth Buzzard so they can continue to be open, so we will be able to come back and play there live. Wouldn't it be a terrible tragedy if if they survived through all these horrible times that we've had, and then go belly up right at the end of it? It just wouldn't. It wouldn't be right.
Mightily.
So we're doing this to help keep the buzzard healthy.
So all the money we make tonight is going to Theo and Sarah at the Couth Buzzard, and help them keep their doors open safely.
There should be a link or two on the description here on the YouTube page. So please
give
use
what you
that
can, or
give them
you know,
something. Yeah.
If you would rather buy a book through them, that's awesome too. That's a great thing. They have an amazing selection. Can get you pretty much anything you want.
Check out their website. And in the meantime, we're going to do what we like to do at the Couth Buzzard, which is sing a bunch of songs, and hopefully you'll have you singing along at home. And we thought about all the songs that we wished we would play if we were really at the Couth Buzzard, all kind of favorites. And so here we go. Song about a ship. One ship drives east and one ship drives west, by the self-same wind that blows, yet the set of the sail and not the gale, the set of the sail and not the gale, determines the way, aye, that determines the way she goes. To the westward we'll go,
Round away,
to the westward,
round away,
to the westward.
the dreadnought.
Oh, there is a flash packet of fame. She hails from New York and the dreadnought's her name. She's bound to the westward where the wide waters flow. Bound away to the westward in the dreadnought we'll go derry down, 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 derry down. Oh, the time of our leaving is now drawing nigh. Farewell, pretty maids, we must bid you goodbye. Farewell to old England and all we hold dear. Bound away in the dreadnought to the westward we'll steer derry down, 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 derry down. To the westward,
Bound away,
to the westward we go.
bound away,
To the westward,
bound away,
to the westward.
the dreadnought.
Now the dreadnought is driving down the wild Irish Sea, but the passengers all merry and their hearts full of glee, while the sailors like tigers walk the deck to and fro. Bound away to the westward in the dreadnought we'll go derry down, 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 derry down. Now the dreadnought is sailing the Atlantic so wide, where the high-roaring seas roll along her black sides. With her topsails set taut for the Red Cross to show, she's the Liverpool packet. Oh Lord, let her go, Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down. To the westward, to the westward we go, to the westward, to the westward. And now we are arriving in old New York town. We are bound for the Bowery to let sorrows drown. With our beer and strong liquor we'll let the songs flow, and we will drink to the dreadnought wherever she may go. Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down. Here's a health to the dreadnought and to all her brave crew, the bold Captain Samuels and her officers too. You may talk of your packet, swallowtail and black ball, but the dreadnought's the Polire that outsails them all. Derry down, 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 Derry down, 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 Derry down. To the westward we go, to the westward, to the westward. Now my story is ended, my tale it is told. I hope, my dear shipmates, that you don't think me bold, but this song was composed while the watch was below. Bound away to the westward in the dreadnought we'll go. Bound away to the westward in the dreadnought we'll go. Bound away to the westward in the dreadnought we'll go. Derry down, 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 Derry down. Thank you.
If you couldn't tell, that was the dreadnought.
This is the time that anybody who's listening that says, oh my God, they forgot to turn their microphones on or something like that, will be sending us a text message or a phone call.
I don't see any texts or anything.
Either that's a good sign or it's a bad sign.
Either nobody's out there.
Either nobody's out there, and that's a bad sign, or there's people out there
perfect.
And it's not sounding bad. So we'll just go with that. Being optimists, we'll go with that option.
So, of course, I have to do some tuning. So pardon me a moment. I'll move my mic, not that it'll do much good.
I'm going to do a cotton screwing shanty. An old favorite. It's called Fire Moringo. If you haven't heard us a million times, I'll tell you about this. This is a song for squashing cotton into the hold of a ship and trying to get the maximum amount of cargo in there, because otherwise you could just throw a couple of cotton balls into the hold of the ship and go, yeah, that looks pretty full.
Oh, that's
you
good
know,
enough.
but realizing you could put in a lot more cotton if you tamp it down, you know.
With a screw thing and a plate thing, and guys on a capstan thing.
Squasher, the cotton squashing shanty.
That's it. Yep.
And we've mixed this up with a lovely hurdy-gurdy tune called La Sansonnette.
By Dominique Forge. I think that's how he says his name, and
He's
if I'm
very
wrong,
French.
I'm very sorry, Dominique.
So you'll get it.
Yeah, this chorusy bits,
Yeah,
as usual,
Let's see.
while I'm in tune.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Lift him up and carry him along. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Lay him in the hole where he belongs. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Ease him down and let him lay. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Screw him in and there he'll stay. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Stow him in his hole below. Fire Moringo, fire him away. One more turn and away we'll go. Fire Moringo, fire him away. When I get back to Liverpool town, fire Moringo, fire him away. I'll throw a line to little Sally Brown. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Sally, she's a pretty little craft. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Catch off to the fore, round it in the aft. Fire Moringo, fire him away. We'll holler high and we'll holler low. Fire Moringo, fire him away. We'll bust her blocks and away we'll go. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Screw the cotton, screw him down. Fire Moringo, fire him away. To get the hell back to Liverpool town. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Moringo, fire him away. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Fire Moringo, fire him away. Fire Moringo, fire him away.
I love that song.
Was there a note? There was a note.
Oh, there was a note to me there because I have to retune
Retune
something.
your trumpet for this day of the... Ha 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 ha.
So how have you all been? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're healthy and wealthy, well-rested, well-fed, well-watered, and all the rest. And I guess I actually have some heat thing going on here, even though William has 2 fans blowing through our house here.
Are you hot?
I am warm.
Poor
yeah.
you.
I know. It's hard. No, it isn't actually. It's not that bad, but I'm feeling like a sensitive flower tonight.
As I told you, if you got too hot, I personally would say, poor you. And I'm sure that if we were really at the Couth and this was full of people, they would all join me in going, poor you. Thank you.
So nobody's texting me anyway, and I don't know where William's phone is. So I'm hoping that this is working. Let's see. Let me get the right whistle. That'd be good.
This is a C. Fox Smith poem that put to an old traditional tune called Quare Bungle Rye. But the concept is that if, check this tuning just a little bit more. If ships were making good time, especially on the homeward bound portion of their journey, they would say that all their sweethearts and loved ones must certainly be lined up at the pier at home, and they were hanging onto an invisible tow rope and hauling the ship in as quickly as possible, so anticipating the happy reunions to be. So that's what this song is all about, called The Tow Rope Girls. You ready there? Oh, a ship in the tropics, rolling along, with every stitch drawing, the trade blowing strong. All the white caps around her, breaking in spray. Oh, those girls, they got hold of her tow rope today, and it's a haul away, girls, steady and true. Holly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's Holloway, 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 Holloway girls. Well, she's a logging 16 as she speeds from the south, with the wind in her oils, with a bone in her mouth, with a wake like a mill race. She speeds on her way. All the girls, they got hold of her tow rope today, and it's a Holloway girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's Holloway, all the way, Holloway, Holloway girls. Of cargoes and charters, we've had our full share of grain and of lumber, enough and to spare. Of the nitrates at Taltal, race for Bombay. Oh, those girls, they got hold of her tow rope today, and it's a Holloway girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's Holloway, all the way, Holloway, Holloway girls. Don't you hear the good trade winds singing aloud? A homeward bound shanty in the sheets and the shrouds. Oh, hear how she whistles and the halyards on the stays. The girls, they got hold of her tow rope today, and it's a Holloway girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's Holloway, all the way, Holloway, Holloway girls. And it's all for the chops of the channel at last, and the cheer that goes up when the tug hawses past. The mates, that'll do, and 14 months' pay. All those girls, they got hold of our tow rope today, and it's a Holloway girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's Holloway, all the way, Holloway, Holloway girls. And it's Holloway girls, so steady and true. Holloway girls, Sally and Sue. Holloway girls, your sweethearts and all. It's Holloway girls, Holloway, Holloway.
Charming little song.
Yay. Oh, it's right there. What was I thinking?
Or were you thinking at all? Do you need to tune?
It's just be, if it was in tune for the last song, it should be in tune for this one.
Just going to check my phone for text.
Look at this. Isn't this amazing? Look at this interesting, the invisible water bottle.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Ooh. How do they do it?
Just talking
Makes sense.
to the Carsons.
Oh. Having a chat? Microphones are all off?
No, they say Dave and Catherine Carson here, and then a smiley face with hearts.
Aw.
That makes me so
wonderful.
happy. We love you guys. You're awesome. All right, got a tune. Talk to her.
Okay, this is a very pretty song, but
Then we added a hurdy-gurdy.
Then we added a hurdy-gurdy. That's just the way some
Oh
songs
my
go.
God.
So there's this couple, you see, and this sailor guy and his sweetie pie, and she's in the garden. She's tuning her hurdy-gurdy, and
Trying to tune her hurdy-gurdy.
and finally, the sailor has this distraught look on his face. He's like, I'm just gonna step out and go get some smokes, okay, dear? I'll be back in just a
Bring
little
me back
bit.
some crisps.
Yes. Okay. Yes. See you real soon. Have fun tuning. And
Why do I doubt what the sailor is telling me?
and 7 years later,
She's still not in tune.
she's almost in tune. Yeah. He comes back in a ghostly apparition, or maybe just a dream. That's up to you. You can decide.
She got her own crisps and has an upset stomach.
She has her own crisps, and she's almost in tune. And they have a lovely chat.
That's going to have to do.
Okay. You're enough for me. It's called the Bay of Biscay. Ready? Mm-hmm. My Willie sails on board the tender, and where he is I do not know. For 7 long years I've been constantly waiting since he crossed the Bay of Biscay. One night as Mary lay sleeping, a knock came to her bedroom door, saying, "Arise, arise, my dearest Mary, for to earn one glimpse of your Willie O." Young Mary rose, put on her clothing, and to her bedroom door did go, and there she spied her Willie standing, his two pale cheeks as white as snow. Oh, Willie dear, where are those blushes? Those blushes I knew long years ago. Oh, Mary dear, the cold clay ashed them. I am only the ghost of your Willie O.
very dear, the dawn is breaking. Don't you think it's time for me to go? I am leaving you, quite broken-hearted, for to cross the Bay of Biscay. If I had all the gold and silver and all the money in Mexico, I would grant it all to the King of Erin, for to bring me back my Willie-O. Bring me back my Willie-O. Bring me back my Willie-O. Bring me back my Another song I love. That always creates this wonderful sort of hypnotic music video in my head that I actually doesn't have any visuals, which is a weird thing, but there you go. And my phone was kind of blowing up, so I'm going to just check it really quickly.
Check it. Yeah, good.
The water bottle's a bit weird. Trapper says it sounds good. And that reminds me, this lovely backdrop we are playing in front of is a photograph taken by our dear friend, Trapper Graves, who comes to almost all of our gigs at the Couth Buzzard and clomps around with her spurs at the halftime to make people put money in the bucket. So if you could just imagine this beautiful blonde person walking around in
a threatening manner.
In a threatening
but
manner.
Friendly.
But friendly. But threatening. But friendly.
Firm and assertive.
Yes.
Calm, assertive energy, like Caesar Milan.
Assertive energy. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. Just put money in the hat. And thanks for all the other texts, you guys. I will get back to you later. I'm going to have a drink of water from my disappearing water bottle. It's the problem with green, isn't it? I mean, it's the only part that's showing is the top. You know, actually, for Halloween last year, we got a bright green hoodie. That's almost exactly the right color for the green screen, but then we weren't able to use it, unfortunately. But we will probably this year. We'll be much more.
So watch out for disembodied heads floating in midair.
So this
Speaking of disembodied heads floating.
What?
No, there's no connection there.
No, there's no connection to this at all.
Segue, but
no, there's no segue with this. This is one of our favorite Janie Maneely songs, and it's very literary.
And it was often requested, and I think it was requested for tonight as well.
And if it wasn't, shame on you. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
No shame.
No shame.
Literary, yes. This you could trace this to Homer's Odyssey, and the story of the sirens, the evil, wicked sirens.
At least that's the press.
Yeah, who would lure innocent sailors to their doom. Wait, Mighty.
Can you tell we've been watching a lot of Dog Whisper and Venture Brothers? That's his evil laugh of evil.
But anyways, as Janie likes to point out, that this is all fake news and is not reliable. And she went and interviewed the sirens directly and came up with this version of their situation. Great chorus, sing
Oh, yeah.
along. Pretend you were right here in front of us.
How's your finger?
Still holding together.
Good. William sliced his finger open the other day and pulling open the drawer and and it wouldn't, so he reached in to free it and he got his finger
Of
caught.
all the things that were in this drawer, which is like filled with things like wire whisks and
Cheese graters.
well, I guess cheese graters could have been a little disastrous
No sharp
too.
knives, but
No, but anyhow, I managed to get my finger pinched between, you know, the two blades of a vegetable peeler, you know?
Everybody's
the two
going,
things where it's like, ah! And then you jerk. So anyhow, we were doing a sound check yesterday.
Chris Bingham was helping us. It was
I had to
charming.
call. It was like, oh, we have to stop here because my guitar strings are turning all red.
He was bleeding on his guitar. It's like, that's enough of
Oh,
that
the
nonsense.
things that we do.
Anyway, Janie Maneely's Siren Song.
Reminds me of a time when we were in the middle of
I was in tune.
singing this song about some horrible disaster befalling this sailor. They were just like starved and murdered and
then eaten alive.
and eaten all this kind of stuff. And, you know, in the middle of it, like, I broke this nail, you know, and I thought, you know, I am not going to get any sympathy whatsoever from...
And you didn't, did you?
No.
I was sympathetic.
Oh, they whipped and strangled, beat and mangled the British sailor Andrew Rose. Oh, I broke a nail. Poor you. Okay, back to the siren song.
Said the siren to.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't quite ready for that.
Said the siren to. Said the siren to the sailor, what makes you think we'd want your sorry ass washed up here on our beach? We're so out of your reach. Just goes to show you that there's nothing comes for free. You say you got our number. It was scribbled on some drunken sailor's dank and hairy palm. You've got it all wrong. Just goes to show you can't believe everything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing. And when we sing the blue ocean. We sing the white caps. We sing the waves. We sing the winds. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. Said the siren to the sailor, we've yet to meet the man the likes of which we take with open arms. No top man from the yards, no washed up salt come all this way to cop a feel. You must have heard the story. The blind man says we girls all do it just for sport. That's myth and no more. Just goes to show you can't believe everything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing. And when we sing the blue ocean. We sing the white caps. We sing the waves. We sing the winds. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. large inside the Times. No doggerel rhymes, just goes to show you can't believe anything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing, and when we sing the blue ocean, we sing the white caps, we sing the waves, we sing the winds, we sing the stories, we sing the breaking of the day. And when we sing, we sing the blue ocean, we sing the white caps, we sing the waves, we sing the wind,
We sing the wind,
we sing the stories,
we sing the stories,
we sing the breaking of the day. We sing the wind, we sing the stories, we sing the breaking of the day.
Janie Manili.
Great songwriter, great prose writer and poet, and good cook, generally nice person, married to an awesome guy. Now I got a tune.
You tune. This is a variation of a traditional sea shanty. The traditional sea shanty about old Stormalong or General Taylor sometimes, same song. This is a different setting of it, using some of the different traditional lyrics from Stan Hugel's wonderful book, Shanties from the Seven Seas. And we just had a little fun messing around with this and turned the little breaks into a tune that seemed to go along well with it, which Felicia named The Golden Chain. Isn't that nice?
How's this go again?
We'll
Right.
give it a try. 2, 3, and... Oh, Stormy, he is dead and gone. Stormy, he is dead and gone. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Bold storm along. Now Stormy sailed the whole world round. Stormy sailed the whole world round. We carry him now to his carrying ground. Bold storm along. Oh, Stormy, he was a good old man, so canny, brave and strong. He steered his course with a steady hand. Bold storm along. We'll dig his grave with a silver spade. We'll dig his grave with a silver spade. A shroud of the finest silk is made for bold storm along. We'll lower him down on a golden chain. We'll lower him down on a golden chain. At every link we'll call his name. Bold storm along. Oh, Stormy, he was a good old man, so canny, brave and strong. He steered his course with a steady hand. Bold storm along. Well, I wish I was old Stormy's son.
I wish you was old Stormy's son.
I'd build me a ship of 10,000 ton for bold storm along.
I'd load her up with grub and gin. He'd load her up with grub and gin and stay in the port that we was in for both storm along. I'd feed you well and I'd raise your pay.
Feed us well and raise our pay.
Stand your drinks 3 times a day for both storm along. Oh, Stormy, he was a good old man, so canny, brave and strong. He steered his course with a steady hand, both storm along. Now storm along and around we'll go. Storm along and around we'll go. Storm along through ice and snow. We're both storm along. Oh, Stormy, he was a good old man, so canny, brave and strong. He steered his course with a steady hand, both storm along. Oh, Stormy, he was a good old man, so canny, brave and strong. He steered his course with a steady hand, both storm along. Closer than that page? Thank you. Emma, let me be rolling down the bay to Juliana. Emma, don't you cry, rolling down the bay to Juliana. Send Miss Emma to the Crow, rolling down the bay to Juliana. I wish I had that gal in tow, rolling down the bay to Juliana. Windward gals are hard to beat, rolling down the bay to Juliana. Pull the boys on your own mate sheet, rolling down the bay to Juliana. Whoa, whoa, the dawning of the day, rolling down the bay to Juliana. So go ashore and make you pay, rolling down the bay to Juliana. Oh, haul away for the windy weather, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Haul away and pull together, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Haul away for the winds are blowing, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Haul away and let's get her going, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. We will haul away like jolly young sailor boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Haul away for the merchants of money, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Now God made the bees and the bees made the honey, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Devil sent the women both to take all our money, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. God made the food, but the devil sent the cook, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. And the muck that he cooks tastes worse than it looks, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. We are rolling down to Cuba for to load up sugar, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. When I find my Cuba gal, I'm gonna kiss and hug her, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. A package is a rolling down the river, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. As she rolls down, see her topsails shiver, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. For now soon we'll be in red hot Cuba, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away, haul away. And the wind'll move her, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. We'll haul away for the finer weather, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Haul away for where the weather gets better, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. So haul away and pull together, boys. Haul away, boys, haul. We will haul away for that windy weather, boys. Haul away, boys, all the way. Haul away, boys, all the way. Hey, hey, we will haul away, boys, all the way.
We're going to take a pretty short break, and then we'll come back and play another set.
This would be a perfect time to go and contribute to the GoFundMe fund for the wonderful Couth Buzzard. But we'll give you 5 minutes or so at least.
I hope a little tiny bit longer than that.
Well, something like that. Anyhow, we'll be back in a little while.
We'll be back
Here's
shortly.
a tune and some video stuff to look
Scenery
at.
from around our area.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi. Thanks for the messages. I guess I should get my microphone in front of my face. Thanks for the messages, everybody. All three of you. Want to talk?
Oh, you go right ahead, dear.
No.
Are you tuning?
I am tuning, yeah.
Tune.
Okay. Are you going to talk when I'm done tuning? Or are we just going to play?
We'll probably talk.
Then what's the point of my tuning?
Oh.
Ugh, something's wrong.
Another favorite song. You keep hammering away there, dear. When we picked up on a trip to the UK, where everybody seemed to be singing it at all the folk clubs that we went to, called Go From My Window. And it was intriguing to us, so we had to do something with it. Go from my window, my love, go from my window, my dear. For the wind is blowing high, the ship is lying nigh, and you'll not
Get a
a
tuning
harboring
here.
Tuning.
Now it's decided, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm just going to say, let's just do it.
Give it a go.
Go from my window, my love, my love. Go from my window, my dear, for the wind is blowing high, and the ship is lying nigh. You'll not get harboring here. Go from my window, my love, my love. Go from my window, my dear, for though the wind and the rain have brought you back again, you'll not get harboring here. Go from my window, my love, my love. Go from my window, my dear, for the bird is in full flight, and I know wrong from right, and you'll not get a harboring here. So go from my window, my Go from my window, my love, my love. Go from my window, my dear, for the bird is black and white, and I know day from night, and you'll not get a harboring. You'll not get a harboring in my window, my love, my love, my love, my love. Go from my window, my dear, for the wind is in the west, and you have failed the test. You'll not get a harboring in. Go from my window, my love, my love. Go from my window, my dear. Follow the wind and the rain may drive you back again. You'll not get a harboring. You'll not get a harboring. Go from my window, from my window, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my window, my dear. For the devil's in a man that he cannot understand. He'll not get a harboring here. So go from my window, my dear. My love, my love, my dear. My love, my love, my dear. My love, my love, my dear. Hi. Thank you. You're still hot, aren't you?
I just gotta fix something here.
Okay.
Aha. That's what I thought.
When we get back to the real Couth Buzzard and have you all here, right here in the room with us, we'll be able to look out amongst you and see all the good things that you bought to eat and drink during the break. Because they have great food there at the Couth Buzzard. They have
Yes,
some
they do.
terrific snacks and wonderful beverages.
I almost always get a brownie.
And there's so many things to choose from. Or you could just pick up a few books, because as you can see, there's lots of books there.
Behind us is the section that many of our friends are interested in, and that is the science fiction and fantasy section. And it's really tough because people want to just...
They put it right here, right behind us, you know. So
and so we've
during
got-
the break, at least 7 people will come wandering up, trying to like step. Can I climb? If I stand on this hurdy-gurdy, will I be able to reach that top shelf? And we go, you know, really, yeah, you probably
Sorry.
could.
You'll
but
just have to come back.
No, sorry. We can't let you stand on the instruments. Oh, you sneezed.
Let me just check my tuning again. Sorry.
Here's another relatively new treatment of a relatively old sea shanty. The song of Reuben Ranzo, a wonderful Halyard shanty. And
We're very fond of this genre of shanty. Not Halyard's shanties necessarily, though they're very pleasant.
but I like what I like about this. This is a shanty that tells a story, and that isn't often the case. But this one does have kind of a storyline running through it about a fellow who, well, it's got everything. It's got Shanghaiing, yeah, abduction. It's got
Flogging.
flogging, yeah. It's got flogging and abduction and
Not necessarily in that order.
true love.
True love,
It's got
yes.
true love.
Drinking.
Drinking, yes. It's got,
And a successful career change.
yes, a happy ending.
And we needed little bits to go in between stuff because otherwise it...
The real reason I like it, though, is because in this song, the guy gets lucky and he marries the captain's daughter. And I can testify that marrying the captain's daughter is a very lucky thing to do. I'll tell you right now.
Got to get out more, dear. It's got a great chorus, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. And Ranzo me boys, Ranzo.
Let me check these. And as you've noticed here, there's a pattern for this, that oftentimes when we're giving these treatments, these songs, the song kind of demands a little instrumental interlude.
This one didn't turn into a tune, this pair of little doodles, but you can play them together and they work really, really great. But
So if there were more of us,
we're going to get Tanya and Mike to sit on this with us sometime, and I think her on violin and him on mandolin or djembe or something would just be awesome.
this has got a low part and a high part, and mostly it's just built around this cool little chord progression that I really like. Shall we give it a go and see what happens?
Yeah.
Dum, dum, da, da, dum. 2, 3, and...
Pity poor Reuben Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Oh, pity poor Reuben Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Oh, Ranzo was no sailor, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. He was a New York tailor, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. He was a New York tailor, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Shanghai aboard a whaler, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. They put him holy stoning, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo, and cared not for his groaning, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. They gave him lashes 20, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. That's 20 more than plenty, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. They gave him lashes 30, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. The captain's daughter begged for mercy, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. She gave him rum and water, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Just a little more than she oughter, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. She taught him navigation, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. She gave him an education, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. She made him the best sailor, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. On board that Yankee whaler, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. He still sails on blue water, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo, because he married the captain's daughter, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. He's known wherever the whalefish blow, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo, as the toughest skipper on the go, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Hurrah for Reuben Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Hurrah for Captain Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Hurrah for Reuben Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Hurrah for Captain Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Arr.
Arr.
Oh, pretty. Something pretty now.
as opposed to all the raucous nonsense?
Yes, raucous nonsense is our game. Ta-da-da. Now I have to do a little bit of tuning. What?
So at the Couth, when Williams is tuning like this, that's usually the moment when I will tell a really bad joke. I only have 3 jokes.
The really bad joke?
No, they're all 3 of them pretty bad. But I'm not going to tell them here. 'Cause
What?
You have to come to the Couth Buzzard sometime to hear it in person, hear them in person. And then I can see your faces. Because they really are bad jokes.
You could tell it because really the response would be just about the same.
I would, wouldn't it? Dead silence.
A few less puzzled stares that you can see. This is another request.
This is a really gorgeous song. This is written by someone named W.T. Wrighton in 1860, and it was subtitled To Miss Amelia Evans. And it really is she must have been a really special person because, boy, this is a love-lost song that just really gets me.
Called Her Bright Smile Haunts Me Still. We're going to start with a little bit of a tune called Molly St. George, which is a lovely tune by a composer named Thomas Connellan.
Yeah, Thomas.
Connellan. In the 17th century, and I believe he was a harper who had, Carolyn is one of his admirers.
Yeah, Carolyn was actually jealous that somebody
Well, I wish I
else had
could write
written
this
this tune and not him. It
But-
is a lovely tune.
It's called Molly St. George, and the song with a bit of love. 1, 2. It's been years since last we met. We may never meet again. I have struggled to forget, but the struggle was in vain. For your voice lives on the breeze, and your spirit comes at will. In the midnight on the seas, your bright smile haunts me still. In the midnight on the seas,
Your bright smile haunts me still. At the first sweet dawn of light, when I gaze upon the deep, your form still greets my sight, while the stars their vigil keep. And when I close my aching eyes, sweet dreams my senses fill, and from sleep when I rise, your bright smile haunts me still. And from sleep when I rise, your bright smile, it haunts me still. I have sailed beneath alien skies. I have charted a hazardous path. I have seen the storm arise like a giant in his wrath. Every danger I have known that a reckless life can fill, yet your presence has not flown. Your bright smile haunts me still. Your presence has not flown. Your bright smile, it haunts me still.
Thank you. Did you remember to stick the lower part by the...
I did.
You did. Good for you.
And now I have to retune.
And I have to switch instruments.
What? You know, I realized we don't have a single thing on the Saturn in this.
Oh, next time. Or the 12-string, but, you know. We haven't played one of these concerts for a couple months here, and we really missed it, for one thing. And the other thing is like, wow, that seems like a long time for us to not play a concert.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I've realized that having stayed home for most of the last year and a half, that honestly, I don't have a really firm grasp of time or date or anything like that. And when you don't have to go anywhere or do anything, when everything you do is either online or in your garden, or maybe you go to the store once in a while, I cannot wrap my head around dates anymore. It's just very bizarre. I've never been good at it, but wow. Another Janie Maneely song.
One of the most requested. We had to do it here. Song about a Chesapeake Bay mermaid.
Oh my God.
Don't mess with them.
Nuh-uh.
Just don't. If you run into one, just...
Give her a can of beer,
Yeah.
light her cigar for her, you know, good things like that, but... Great chorus.
I'll tell you, in the movie, she won't be played by Daryl Hannah.
Yes, she will, dear. It's Hollywood.
2, 3, and...
Well, Bunky, he was waiting for a big old fish to strike, daydreaming about women and the fight on Friday night. He hocked a loogie off the side and took another chew. When something starts a thrashing such as feisty fishes do, no sooner Bunky cocks his head, a female form appears. Why, it's Nasty Nell the mermaid, just as sure as Bud is beer. Damn it, Captain, she pipes up, you snaggle my caboose. I'll give you to the count of two to up and cut me loose. Well, hold on, Sister Bunky says, I don't believe we met. Why don't you just thrash until that hook is good and set? And then I'll haul you up on deck, and won't we have a time? Why, a salty gal such as yourself would probably suit me fine. Now Nellie ain't no beauty, I forgot to tell you that. Tattoos on her biceps and the barnacles up her back. Seaweed sprouting from her chest, a scar across her gut. And she cursed like Andy Bluenose when she got her dander up. Go to hell, says Nasty Nell, stubbing her cigar. Oh, you're nothing but a lily-livered, lousy lump of lard. I jumped the bones of Davy Jones and stood on Ahab's knee before I let the likes of you lay your chicken bits on me. Well, Bunky starts to chuckle just to see the mermaid spit, and he settles in his deck chair so's to watch her pitch a fit. Tell me when you're tired, love, he says to Nasty Nell. I don't want you all tuckered when I ring that party bell. Now listen, Buster, Nellie snaps, this isn't any joke. Piss me off and in a flash I'll up and sink your boat. I loves a spunky lady, Bunky answers with a grin. And he grabs his fishing tackle and he starts to crank her in. Go to hell, says Nasty Nell, stubbing her cigar. Oh, you're nothing but a lily-livered, lousy lump of lard. I jumped the bones of Davy Jones and stood on Ahab's knee before I let the likes of you lay your chicken mitts on me. Well, there, Bunky tells her, there's no need to be distraught. All's fair in love and fishing. Ha! You're the one got caught. But Nellie held a mirror up and flashed it from her hand. I got $50, says you ain't setting foot again on land. With that she slapped her scaly tail and jiggled loose that hook. She flipped old Bunk the finger and without a second look, she dove down deep and swam away without a pretty please. Just as Bunky felt the water start to swirl around his knees. Go to hell, said Nasty Nell, stubbing her cigar. Oh, you're nothing but a lily-livered, lousy lump of lard. I jumped the bones of Davy Jones and stood on Ahab's knee before I let the likes of you lay your chicken mitts on me.
Go to hell. Oh, sorry.
Well, it's a lesson for the learning, for them who would be wise. Steer clear of them, they're mermaids, what'll cut you down to size. They are the stuff of legends, such as found in any book. Why, a mermaid, she can sink you with a single dirty look. There's countless songs and stories, though no witnesses survive. They don't expect old sailors to survive. They'll flash that bloody mirror head down in the sea you'll drop. Just ask our buddy Bunky next time he washes up. Go to hell, says Nasty Nell, stubbing her cigar. Oh, you're nothing but a lily-livered, lousy lump of lard. I jumped the bones of Davy Jones and stood on Ahab's knee before I let the likes of you lay your chicken mitts on me. Go to hell, says Nasty Nell, stubbing her cigar. Oh, you're nothing but a lily-livered, lousy lump of lard. I jumped the bones of Davy Jones and stood on Ahab's knee before I let the likes of you lay your chicken mitts on me. Well then.
Well, we got a couple more to do for you here. Oh, 3 more, actually. And I got to tune again real quick, like. Oh, yeah. This one we first heard in the UK and sung by a wonderful band that I don't know if they're still together or not. I sure hope so. They were really amazing. What was the... Who did this song?
Oh, many people did this.
Well, I know many people did, but who did we hear when
Oh, it would have been the New Scorpion
That's
Band.
right. The New Scorpion Band. William saw that name on the program, and he's like, oh my God, we gotta see this. This is gonna be amazing. And it was, but not in the way you'd think it was.
Actually, the lyrics from this come from a novel.
A romance novel, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of. One of those kind of gothic. Where is it from?
Well, it was.
Oh, wait, no, not this one. I
No,
was
sorry,
thinking
that's a
something
different
else.
song.
That's a different one. Which one is it? Oh, yeah. This was found in Gail Huntington's journal. Or Gail Huntington wrote a book called Songs the Whalemen Sang. And the lyrics to this were written in a journal of a New Bedford whaler.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the
And-
Three Brothers.
Yeah. So from like 1864. But someone actually found that the words to this were from a novel of that period, an English novel, and I can't remember the name of the book or the author. But anyhow, they picked it up out of that and put it into this journal, and then this musician from England, Tim Laycock, found it in that book and decided to put a melody to it, and so it became this wonderful song, Row On, which ended up being very like a hymn from a hymnal. It
Yeah.
was very sweet and lovely. So we thought, wow, this is great, but we just, sweet and lovely. Oh, we can't do that. So we had to mess around with it and do something different. So this is our kind of Bruce Springsteen goes to sea.
Well, not quite, but it's got an awesome chorus. Do join in.
Anyhow, great song. It will get there eventually.
Uh-oh, are you starting to bleed?
No, I'm not, but this Band-Aid is starting to fall off and get sticky.
good.
So. It's stuck to my guitar.
Yeah, that's it.
Clouds are upon the summer sky. There's thunder in the wind. Pull on, and homeward high. Never give one look behind. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. There where thou goest, the words of love. Say all that words can say. Changeless affection, strength to prove. Speed upon the way. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Like yonder river would I glide to where my heart would be. My bark should soon outsail the tide that hurries to the sea. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. but yet a star shines constant still through yonder cloudy sky. And hope as bright my bosom fills from faith that cannot die. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Fly, fly the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Row on, God speed the way. Thou must not linger here. Storms hang about the closing day. Tomorrow may be clear. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Fly the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Row on. Another day may shine with brighter light. Fly the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night. Dawn beyond the night. Row on. Well, that's an
Such
adventure.
a wonderful song.
So, just a couple more things here. Here's a very pretty shanty about waves of immigration coming from, in this case, from Ireland to America. Talking about the new places where they're going to prosper and grow and be free. Oh, the times were hard and the wages low. Amelia, where you bound to? The Rocky Mountains will be my new home. Across the western ocean, a land of promise it will be. Amelia, where you bound to? I'm bound away across the sea. Across the western ocean, I'm bound away from friends and home. Amelia, where you bound to? I'm bound away to search for the gold. Across the western ocean, beware those packet ships, I say. Amelia, where you bound to? They'll take your goods and they'll sail away. Across the western ocean. Oh, wives and sweethearts, don't you cry. Amelia, where you bound to? Oh, sons and daughters, wave goodbye. Across the western ocean. Oh, the times were hard and the wages low. Amelia, where you bound to? The Rocky Mountains will be my new home. Across the western ocean.
So we're just going to do a couple of tunes to close this out. Thank you so much for coming along and supporting the Couth Buzzard, which is this wonderful bookstore, coffee shop, and performance space in Greenwood in Seattle, Washington, USA. I'm adding that in case somebody's from Canada or the UK or something like that, but I doubt it. And it's an awesome place. Just great books. Theo is a super guy. He's the one who runs it, along with several other people. And Sarah's the one usually behind the bar and taking care of orders and taking your money and setting things up and tearing things down. And they're just awesome people.
But the whole point of the Couth Buzzard is supporting community. And so in better days before the pandemic, there was some community-oriented activity happening there pretty much every night of the week, and it could range from an open mic, it could be music concerts, it could be poetry readings,
French
it could
classes.
be jazz jam sessions.
Yeah.
It was language classes. Sometimes I think they
Go
used it
competitions
for
and teaching people how to play Go.
even like Zumba classes. At
They did a
sometimes
Zumba
I think
class?
they did,
Wow.
yeah. But all sorts of gatherings that help build up the community in the area, and we so appreciate all of their efforts. And we hope that even if you've never seen the Couth Buzzard or never been there, or this is all you've ever seen of it is this corner, that you'll make a contribution and help really good people survive to continue doing really good things.
Or buy a book from them. Or if you're in the neighborhood, stop by and
check
get some
out their
coffee.
website. They
decent
have things,
coffee.
sales on books. They have new books and new and used books, and a great collection and great suggestions for people if you're looking for a good book. You can just wander around and find.
Marvelous kids section. Yeah.
There's nothing on here. Okay.
Anyway, these
So
are
anyhow, thanks so much
Yeah.
for I was going to say coming out tonight, but maybe I mean staying in tonight, because probably there were lovely things to do on a lovely evening. And if you came and joined us, we so appreciate that.
really do. Thank you.
We will be doing some more of these concerts. We're starting to get into, drift into the last part of the year pretty soon, where we'll be getting into thinking our Halloween show that we do every year, and our Winter Returns concerts that we do with Tanya and Mike. So that's all coming up.
You might want to check that.
Evil strings. It's really funny. You put blood all over strings and they just don't tune the same way anymore. It's like
Blood on the strings instead of blood on the tracks,
they start appearing to you in dreams.
Ah!
Oh.
That's better.
So, a couple of marches to march us out. Some old favorites. March of the King of Leash and the Athol Highlanders. Right? Thanks again, folks.
mateys. Thanks a lot for coming around and for supporting the Couth and for listening to folk music, for listening to us and listening to each other and all that kind of stuff.
Hope to see you again in person before too long.
Yeah, it seems like maybe that will be a thing in a few months.
It will be, yeah. We're going to be actually at the Wooden Boat Festival in Port Townsend in
That's right.
September.
For the
in
Saturday.
the big tent on a Saturday
Yep,
of that.
2
So
sets.
that'll be the first live in-person performance that we've given since St. Patrick's Day of 2020. So that's
I'm getting stage fright just thinking about it.
woohoo, scary stuff. So we'd love to see you there.
Port Townsend, Wooden Boat Festival. It's awfully cool. Anyway, thanks
Yeah,
an awful lot.
Thanks a lot. Good
Have
night.
a great rest of your evening.
Yep, and thanks for supporting the Couth.
Yeah, absolutely.